Hello, here's a video in which I, Nick, will be showing you my usage for the parts of the Hero Factory set XT4. Here, XT4. This whole video is a little bit for a surprise for me too, because I wasn't expecting to get an XT4. But I went to my grandmother today, because it's Easter, and then I got some money from her, €5, and I went to store immediately because I wanted to have what was it, guy's name? Alien, some kind of an alien from the collectible minifigures series, and I wanted to use the new, well, just a good old feeling method to get it. But when I was in the store and I saw XT4 being for sale for just €6, so that's luckily I still had €20 in my pocket, from which I had rented from my mother, so I still need to pay her €1, but I got an XT4 to my surprise, and I'm really happy about that, because a whole lot of time ago I made an order from Germany to a store from Germany, and in that I ordered the whole Breakout series except of Storm XL, but my dad, it was sent to a storage in Germany, and my dad still needs to get it from there, but he hasn't done it yet. But that's not the whole problem. The problem is more that I didn't order a second XT4, and I really could have used one for the parts. But I didn't, because I was low on money at that time, and my parents were complaining that I was buying too much Lego and Hero Factory and the Bionicle especially. But now it was said I didn't buy an extra XT4 for the low price they had it in Germany. But now they had a low price XT4 in the Netherlands, just a store in my location, and I could buy one for just the low price I wanted to buy it for. And it's really strange, because that store never ever has sales, but now it does. Maybe Lego was complaining they sent everything back to them. But now they got something in store, and I'm really happy because I still got an XT4, because the parts of XT4, they are really just ultimately useful. There are just so many strange, rare parts in this set. I just can't understand why I didn't buy a second one immediately. But now I got a second XT4, and I'll be using the parts of it in this video. So for the parts, right now for my collection, I've got some whole lot of useful parts. I got these these Ben 10 feet, the bulky Ben 10 feet I like to call them. That's kinda awesome, because I didn't have them free for MOC making. But apart from that, I also got this extremely rare bone piece, only used in 2 sets. The first one was Rocka XL. Yeah, you're right. This Rocka from the 3.0 series, the XL, in its arms, his upper arms. And XT4 is the second one to use them, in its legs. So now I got a pair of 2 of them free for MOC using. That's just awesome. These are the hinge joint bone pieces with 2 pinholes. I think they aren't used very much in the official sets because they aren't just very useful. But come on, a rare part for MOC making is just awesome, even though it's not useful. This will be a whole new challenge, just using these parts, and whenever I need them, I just got them. Man, and I also got 2 of these 6 long shells in black, always awesome. All the Euro Factory shells are for the same purpose, always useful. But if you got some rare ones of them, black especially is useful for everything. Always usable black, and well, 6 long. I don't think I got any other 3 of them for use. I got a lifelong collection for these hinge joint bone pieces without pinholes in the medium stone gray. I got 8 of them in this set. I already got 2 of them, so those are 10. I got 10 of these hinge joint bone pieces, and I don't need any more of them for now in 3 years. I think I won't be using them anymore in my whole life actually. But I got them and they're useful, and I can't wait to use them. They're always useful for a lighter colored being. Like XT4, it had to represent something that was made to be made for good. So it has some, and it's also construction colors for XT4. That's awesome. And I mean, you can make more XT4 like beings, construction bots, using this color scheme. Awesome to have these parts. Also, it was used by what was the guy's name? Nitro Blast, also some kind of a construction robot. Well, it's awesome. And then I got one of these little, the smallest possible torsos from Hero Factory, and also smaller than any Bionicle torso, any standard Bionicle torso. Just great. I bought one of them, which is in use for this little guy over here, this little turtle, which can have weapons on his back. And well, they're just useful for small things like this one, and also for big things in some way of the technical build of it, the more not Lego technique like with pinholes and axles, but more ball joint technique like, just a technique structure with the balling style of your factory can also be made. And these little parts, and also the one on the back, are very useful for that. I really wanted to have one of these again. Man, I'm lately balling with my MOCs, and every time I thought, why didn't I buy that second XT4? I really needed one. And come on, it's just so useful. I also need needed one of these more, actually 2, but one is okay for now too. I wanted to use it for the hips of Evo XL. I've already shown you that being used there, but I'm now using that part on Space Anawa on his legs. But it's just great to have a new one of them. They're just useful for both Bionicle and Hero Factory, and also even Technic. Just great to have one of these. Then we got also, man, this set is so awesome. I mean, we also got 2 of these black tubes. In silver they were useful for like everything, but now they are in black. Black just fits everything, and I want to use them for Garnoon. Garnoon already got his own pair, but these are actually in rental from Mary Matoro, and now I can give his own free for use pair of these tubes. Just great, I think. Neck, this little piece in here, bone piece, always useful for like everything. I mean, these should have been already released in Bionicle time. They're so useful in Bionicle. And they also, just for Hero Factory, for what they're made for, they're also useful. Hat? Well, you can't use the hat for many kind of things, but I think I want to create a gun out of that. I think anybody who has seen this face would have thought I'm going to make a gun of it, and I think I'll be doing that too. There's not really much you can do with it except of using it as a gun or head. And if you use it as a head, you say that's just a bigger or smaller version of XT4. But the head, it could have its own purpose. I've seen some really cool usage on the internet, and here again more of these things I told you about. Great to have 4. It's just awesome. This one got 6 limbs. Great to have 4 of these black ball joint bone piece without extra pinholes. Great to have 4 of them. I was running low on them, and it's all this guy's fault. He uses 4 of them, but now he got his own free pair, his own free to use pair of limbs, and I can use these on well, his or these on others. A socket joint, just darkstone gray. I wanted to have more of these in darkstone gray. Now I got 1 more for my collection. Awesome. These got more friction. They are less breakable. Just great. A saw blade. I mean, just a saw blade. That's just great. You can use it for like anything. Demolition, constriction, heroic like Breeze does. Just awesome. This shield. It can be used as a shield, as a weapon. It is great to have 1 more of these. And 1 to have free for you use of MOCs. I got 4 of these freelong shells in jello. That's just awesome. I mean, shells are always awesome, always useful for like anything. Now I got 4 freelong, the smallest one in jello. Can be used for a little coverage and a jello character. Always useful. These spikes, 3.0 spikes, great. Beautiful metallic silver. These are not very common, but I don't have much of them free for use. I only got an extra Roca 3.0, which gives me all of these parts to use. But now I got 2 of them more. Then here we got is the last thing. Oh, we also got this eye, and I got a spare eye, so that's great. I got more of these to use. This weapon is not very interesting to me. I mean, the claws of the 3.0 series are great for use. Now I got 4 of them, so I can have 2 pairs of 2 pairs, yeah. Or I can just have 1 full claw if I actually ever get the claw piece. And maybe I can mix them with my claw piece in this color of this long antennae, which needs to represent some kind of laser or is what this is made for, to melt steel onto each other. I don't really know what you call it, but I also got this little system camera like thing. I don't really see any use for it, but I got 1 free for use for MOCs, and just having more free to use for MOCs is just awesome. I also got a hero core. I got already enough hero cores with all of these villains giving me hero cores, but now I got 1 more. Just you can use for a lot of stuff. I like to use them as power-ups on different limbs or weapons, and it works out. Also nice to add some little white into the color scheme, a little more professional. But now the thing I made this video for is to use the parts. The video is already taking long, so I need to be quick. I already have looked for some places to put it. And here is my Evo XL, or what is left from it. Well, there's more left from it. Here we go, more, and then that is it. But now I can finally give him his hips. His whole figure free for use for MOCs. I got 1 in Germany, which I will be using to as it's the set itself, but now 1 whole figure free for use. I done the last time I had it was with Inferno XL. Also, you also got that one. Just this whole figure. It will be interesting, I think. Well, we got the hippies for Evo XL. That's awesome. Now I can attaches actual hip friction adder thingies. I can't attach all legs because some bone pieces are used by my space Wenua at the moment. But that's not really important. Okay, we are going to use his striking blades, or just his 3.0 claws, onto the shoulders of my Evo XL. And we are going to put this little thingy on here, because it needs to be here. Then I think it will be there, yeah, there. Or it will more likely be, yeah, it will be one higher. But, alright. I'm just enjoying this. I finally got more parts to use, more really useful parts. Yeah, I also had one more left striking blade from my Roca 3.0, but where did I leave that thing? I already put stuff to the side for what I was going to use in this video. Now just to look for where I put it. Did I put it here somewhere? No. Where is it? Where is it? Well, I can't find it. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I think I put it somewhere. If you want to look by yourself, do you see? There is one on the still, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Yes. No. I can't see it. I can't find it anymore. Well. Horrible, just horrible. Life is ruined. I can't find the parts. Well, then I won't put that part on right now, but I am going to use more of the parts from XT4. Let's use the tubes. Yay, tubes. I'm going to take it off from XT4 himself. Take a look to how the parts are around here right now. XT4's tubes are going to be used by my MOCs, or just by one MOC. I'll just get the MOC here. But where the heck is that? Oh, there's the MOC. Here's the MOC I call Garnoon. You most likely have already seen it before. Garnoon used it to rent a lot of parts from other characters, other official sets, but lately I've started getting more parts for him to complete him, and now I got tubes. So let's take off his original tubes. There's one tube of Garnoon, there's the other tube of Garnoon. Now we're going to put on these tubes. Just find the perfect spot where the stuff is. I'm putting them onto his face off screen right now. Here, out of his face, and then we put it on here. Now I'm going to put the other one on quickly, and we are done with updating Garnoon. So he now got his own to use tubes, and V1 will be put on back to the original owner, which will be Maturo. Garnoon is also it. So these are mostly how updates go when I get a new character free for use. But now I also want to use this sucker joint. Been waiting a long time to get more of them. But yeah, it's one. It's not a pair, so you can do much with it. But I just needed one for him. My Krita or Krita The one that I'm uploading. Just take off this part right now. Take off this part. And now I need a long part, a long axle to get, where the heck do I find an axle? Here's an axle. I just cleaned my room from the... my back, I'm injuring my back. Wait a sec. Did you hear that? That was my back. Oh my god. My whole back is stuck. Hey! I just found this one. Thanks to my back. I injured my back and now I got to find this part I was missing. As you can see, I also updated the boss from Evo XL. Man, my back is probably stuck and I think I got a muscle. Well, okay. I'm going to sit on my knees to get my back straight. This just helps a lot. Well. We can now put this little part to where it belongs. This video is taking a whole lot longer than I expected. But we almost got all the usage for all the parts. Now I'm going to take out this socket joint right here. I'm putting axle through this torso, this body. And I'll take off this little socket joint. And then I'll use the socket joint from XT4. Well, alright. New kind of socket joint. More stable. I'll be putting it right here. There, so. And then I'll put on the body again. Look, it has more friction. It is just great to have one of these. I just found XT4. I mean, the change was really small. I would ever go to the store here. I always buy on the internet, but just the time I go and when I just need an XT4, I get one. I'm just so happy about it. I actually got this XT4. Yeah, this one is also more complete than it was before. My Evo XL MOC is more complete than it was before. Well, what are we going to do with the other parts? Yeah, alright. Little small torso can be used for a lot of stuff. Like little turtles. Nice turtle, right? Look, it's the hand as a head. It's a turtle head. I can use these for many things, like I said before, but I don't have any usage for it now. Maybe I'll use it on my render MOC. That will be great, I think. But right now, I want to give my last pieces to this MOC here, which is a Zenling. And I will put his head on first. His head is on. Here we got the parts, the hands and the arms and the stuff and whatever. But how the heck are we going to get God, I was distracted. Well, I need to change something to get him to have nice upper arms. I could just take two of these little black pieces and then it's all done, but black doesn't fit its color scheme. I want to use a more lighter color, and I want to experiment with this little piece here. Now maybe I can use it. I mean, the whole thing about this MOC are his arms. So if I give him a special part inside his arms and also give him very long arms, now that I do it like this, I can finally put on the armor shell like this way. But there's now something I can't do anymore, because I now need to put on the arm like so and not like so anymore, and that means I can't put this little pin with a stud onto the side, the inside. But the problem is I can't put it from the downside or the upside, because this part will be in the way. But maybe if I'll just take some legs from my XL and also take the other one from my XT4, and I just injured my back really badly, I think, and just put on the other side. And now I'll take off this picture, and maybe it will fit like so. I gave it very long arms right now, but will the hand fit? The hand still fits. Now I need to put on this part here, and it also fits. Well, I don't really know if I like it like so. It got fairly long arms like this way, and it's not anymore like assembling. So this won't be it. This is just a fail. This is one of the ideas where you need to try something and get to look for real before know if it is great or not. But it isn't, so I won't be using it. And then the video is done. Here I got a lot of parts. Mine unique me. An XT4, free to use. I can't wait to use the torso and the saw blade. But for now the video is done. If you got any inspiration or suggestion or idea for where to use the parts I got with XT4, I've shown you all the parts. The parts list on the internet, so you can maybe tell me where I could use these parts from XT4's. Give me a new balling trick, like I have given you a lot in the past. Just a new balling trick, and I will be if I like it, I will be using it, and then I will build a MOC around it. Or just give me a suggestion of where a MOC of mine, which I already created, cause use the new parts. I'll be using the new parts. I can't wait for your feedback. So leave suggestions in the comments below for where to use the XT4 parts. Also, I would like for you, to hear from you where I could use the feet. But for now the video is done. I took like half an hour just to use XT4 parts. Just one little small set. So I hope I won't get a lot more of these. But I'm done for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch my older videos, in which I've shown you the MOCs which are here right now, and especially the very older videos which aren't watched very much, but I would appreciate if you would watch it. I think you would really like to see all of my MOCs I've uploaded at first. Then I'll just say bye, and the video's done. Bye.